Hello everyone, most of you know me. I'm Monroe. I was asked by the Senior Center to show you guys how to make a homemade mask. So we are going to start by telling you what you're going to need. I'm going to show you how to do it simply on the machine if you have a machine at home. Some of us don't have machines at home, so I'm going to show you the old-fashioned way, which is just as easy, and that's just sewing it by hand. Let's begin with what we're going to need. We're going to need a template piece of paper that is 10 by 6.5. That is basically our template to cut our fabric. Any kind of fabric will do. I happen to have a whole bunch of the same color fabric. I fold them in half, and then I will cut the size that I need. So you're going to need 2 pieces of each one. Now, some of you may not have fabric and may not want to take the chance to go out to the store to get fabric. You can use an old pillowcase. That works too. And you'll have 2 sides already sewn, so you won't have to worry about sewing all 4 sides, just 2. So let's start with that. We have our piece of paper that we will put onto our fabric. We will cut the fabric to size. Now you can, if you don't have fabric that is large enough, like I have here, all you have to do is cut 2 pieces and put them back to back, okay? Now, besides that, we are going to need some pins. We are going to need some needles and thread, which we have, scissors, and then stepping over here, besides our fabric, we are going to need some elastic. It is hard to come by elastic. Believe me, I've gone everywhere. Amazon doesn't have it. No one has it because it's in such great demand. So we will do this. If you know anything about little girls that need their hair put up, just get these elastics. They work just as well, and they're actually easier to work. So let me just show you the final product. The best way to wear these and put them on, they're very, very simple. You got 2 little spots right there. It's a 3-way. All you have to do is take off your glasses if you have glasses, put this around your ear, put the other one around your ear, and put your glasses back on. Now, before I tell you how to make these, if you want to protect yourself a little bit more, get some Scotch Guard. And with Scotch Guard, what that does with the fabric is if you spray Scotch Guard 3 times, let it dry, spray it again, let it dry. What happens with Scotch Guard is it protects fabric. Anything that spills on that fabric will just roll off. So it will also protect you on both sides if you do it from any kind of things coming through. It protects the actual fabric. Of course, washing them is really simple as well. Now, you're going to think I'm completely crazy here, but some of us do wear lipstick. And even though no one can see our lipstick, we still have to wear them because that's just how we feel with our age. So, if you know anything about sanitary napkins, the real thin ones, all you have to do is stick one in there. You wear that for the day, and when you're done, pull it out, throw it away to the garbage, and then you start all over again. So some of you men may need to be buying some of these. Just kidding. But your final product is basically, you take this is really good for your purse, because sometimes we walk somewhere, we go somewhere, and we forget. So I always leave one in my purse, and if you don't carry a purse, put one in your car, and all you have to do is 2 pairs of gloves. You have yourself your mask, and one of those if you need it. You don't have to if you don't want to. And keep these nearby. Keep one in your car, keep one in your purse, and that way you're never left without of it. If you should stop all of a sudden and have to get gas, you're protected, okay? Now, let's begin with how we put these together. We basically have to put we have now 3 sides, because one's already put together. We just have to sew these 3 sides. So, very simply, if you know how to sew, you will just sew those 3 sides, and when you get to the 3rd side, I'll show you in just a moment. And it's just a regular simple stitch. Very simple. But here's where the trick is.
Look at you go.
When you get to this point, only go halfway. Okay? Yep, you're going to want to go backwards to make sure that you have that sealed. Here we go. Pull that out. Now, what you need to do with this is basically turn it inside out, just like you would with a pillowcase. And then you have yourself two really good sides, and it's doubled, so it's much more protective. And what you're going to end up with is one of these right here. Since we already have one, we'll just show it to you. This one was already pressed. So you have yourself a piece like this. The next thing we're going to do is we are going to fold it in 3 different ways. And the best way to fold it is to take 2 pieces like this. You get to the middle here, and then there you have it. You open these 2 up, and you have yourself one of these folds. So let me show you how that's done with this. I've already put these with a pin in it. So when you open it up, you wear it this way, it folds right up against your chin. Okay? So that's simple enough. Now, it's very simple to just put this through. You really should have a very good, strong machine if you're going to do this, because this becomes really thick. But simply enough, we said we were going to do things by hand. We do a regular stitch by hand if we want to finish this off. And then here, I actually stitched all of these that I've done by hand because my machine at home broke. So here we are. Your stitch is very, very simple. And it doesn't matter how it looks. You don't have to know how to sew. You just have to learn how to make sure that they are all connected. And it's really not that much because it's only this much that you have to do. Okay? Once you have that done, we have a piece just like here that's already done, already sewn. And then we take these little black hoops. We sew the first one, and I have a needle already ready to go here. So let's find that needle. Okay, so here we go. I will start with the middle, and I would just make a bunch of hoops, just like that, back and forth, and basically what happens is I have 3 little hoops. It's really simple. 3 little hoops that I do. You don't have to put a lot of them, just enough so that it's strong. And then when you pull it,
it moves.
It moves. And that's really all you need. It's really, really simple to make. You know, we just need a covering. We just need it to be practical. We do not need it to look perfect, but it has to work. And this is by far one of the most comfortable things on the ear. If you do have elastic at home, all you really have to do is with this one, you can make them a little larger for the men. And with these, you just basically sew them either by hand or with a machine, just like that, to fit your ear. I would recommend that if you are making one for a male, that you make it a little wider because some of them have beards, and this will cover their beard. Okay? And that's that simple. Now, at the Senior Center, we have a lot of volunteers who have helped make some of these. They're all different. Some of them have ties to them. Some of them look a little bit more, not as simple as this, but they may have look more like the triangular style. We do have them here for seniors who do not have them. Please do not go to anywhere.
6-9.
Yeah, do not go anywhere, shopping, you name it. It is so important that you have these, not just to protect you, but to protect the others. Because when you speak, a little bit of your spit can go out. We just want to protect each other. So call the Senior Center at 269-695-7119, and you can make an appointment to when to come and pick it up. They will have one ready for you in a bag, just like this, ready to go. Okay? Thank you for your time. Have a good day.